Hey guys, this is Nick. As 2019 is almost over, we look back on some of the greatest games that came out this year. It was very hard to pick just 10, but we did our best to provide you the best PC games of 2019. The ranking is based on overall reviews from the gamer community and our opinions. Let's start with our first game. Number 1, and Game of the Year 2019, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. Enter the world of the late 1500s Sengoku Japan, a brutal, bloody period of conflict. Sekiro is a third-person action-adventure game with RPG elements. You play as a warrior whose mission is to rescue his master and exact revenge. It is an exceptional game with finely tuned combat and great level design. The emphasis is on learning how to fight with the katana, blocking, deflecting, dodging, and countering attacks. The prosthetic arm gives you access to a bunch of tools like grappling hooks, axe, spear, shuriken, and even a flamethrower. What? There is a good amount of exploration, which gets rewarded as you find new items. Overall, it's a masterpiece and of course the Game of the Year award winner. Number 2, The Outer Worlds. It's a single-player first-person sci-fi RPG from Obsidian. Lost in transit while on a colonist ship to find yourself in a deep conspiracy threatening to destroy the galactic colony. There is a ton of exploration and various factions all struggling for power. It is an open-world game and it runs smoothly on max settings without any bugs. The gameplay is easy to understand, good to handle, has a satisfying ending, and the player influence on the world is immense. Perhaps the most fun parts are the campaigns. You will love them. All in all, it's an interesting and motivating game which surprised almost everyone this year. Number 3, Control. Where do I start? It's very weird but also a very addictive game at the same time. The story is very mysterious and everything else is exceptional. It gives you the feeling of something strangely new. The game features Courtney Hope as Jesse Fate, who becomes the director of a secretive supernatural agency with the goal of resurrecting his brother and saving everyone from an otherworldly threat. In this third-person action-adventure game, you master some really cool supernatural abilities like telekinesis and flying. You get a modifiable weapon and reactive environments while fighting. The gameplay is insane. The soundtrack is even more awesome. Honestly, if I had to pick just one game, it will be Control. Nobody tells Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, okay? Number 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This record-breaking first-person shooter game needs no introduction. The single-player campaign is maybe too short with an okay storyline. However, the multiplayer will blast the hell out of you. Simply second to none. It has excellent graphics and the weapons feel very intense. We expected a little better from game physics, but it's acceptable. Developers did a really good job of recreating the chaotic feel of battle. This game is also pretty realistic in that you can just run around spraying and survive. If you want the best FPS multiplayer gaming experience, just go with it. Number 5, Resident Evil 2. The best remake of this year, everything from the great old Resident Evil 2, the classic action, intense exploration, and puzzle-solving gameplay that defined the series returns. You play as a police officer Leon and college student Claire, who are thrust together by a virus outbreak in Raccoon City, making people zombies, with their own separate playable campaigns. The game has received a massive graphical overhaul while staying true to the original game. The horror aspects of the game are very high quality. The sound design is terrifying. Everything is setting up the atmosphere. We can easily say this game is the king of remakes. Number 6, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. The latest third-person action-adventure from the Star Wars series. The Empire seeks to kill all Jedi and you are a Jedi fugitive trying to rebuild the Jedi Order. The combat in this game is very engaging, especially when it comes to using the lightsaber. For most enemies, you will have to time your attacks and blocks in order to win fights and trigger some cool cinematics. Also, it's a great pick right now, as the new Star Wars movie just released this week, and it's probably the last one. Number 7. Metro Exodus. In this last chapter of Artyom's story, you get to see the ruins of the Moscow Metro and feel the post-apocalyptic Russian wilderness. You get to explore vast, non-linear levels, a very immersive sandbox survival experience. It's not an open-world game, but the game itself is amazing. Unmatched visuals, perfect atmosphere, good story, and rewarding gameplay. Also, it's one of the most polished games at launch, optimized and smooth out of the box. This is one of the best games of the Metro series and one of the best picks of this year. Number 8. Devil May Cry 5. The legendary Devil May Cry action returns, made all the more stylish now. The story is set several years after Devil May Cry 4, but with a different look to all the characters of the series. Its story is pretty damn good. The gameplay is one of the absolute best you'll find in all of hack and slash gaming, and the same could be said about the graphics. It has the iconic Dante with Nero and a new character named V, who is a bit different to play. A must-play for every hack and slash lover because DMC5 sits on the throne of this genre. Number 9. A Plague Tale: Innocence. This game came out of nowhere and is truly one of the best gaming experiences of this year. It surprised everyone with its role-playing gameplay based on historic events. Our protagonists are a girl and her little brother, on the run from the Inquisition and trying to survive against massive swarms of rats that appeared within the Great Plague. In gameplay, you get some craftable upgrades to fight with, but mostly it's focused on stealth and fire. The game is beautiful, and it's a story-driven adventure which is thrilling and fun. The characters' emotions throughout the game are really heartwarming. And last but not least, number 10, Red Dead Redemption 2. Probably the most discussed game of the year. It did launch in a pretty bad shape, but the updates did work and the game is working great now. It features one of the most detailed open worlds. It's set in the old times of the West with a cowboy theme. NPCs and quests are what make this game great. They feel like real people with many dialogue options. The game focuses on hunting and combat, which feels immersive. There are many side quests like bounty hunting and mini games like poker. A wonderful game with just a bad launcher. We wanted to show lots more, but it's a top 10 list, so that's everything. Just pick any of these games. You will love them. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked the video. I'm signing off for 2019, wishing you all a very happy new year. See you in 2020. Cheers.